All right. Hey, team. Welcome to our weekly Monday Night Huddle. I'm Amber Ike. So glad that you guys were able to jump on. If I'm rocking back and forth, hopefully I'm not going to make you seasick. I've got Izzy in my lap for now. He is not wanting to go to bed. So he likes our huddle nights. He knows it's a team night. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, side note, someone came the other day to drop something off, and Eli asked her, "Oh, are you a Plexus girl?" And she wasn't on our team yet. So I was like, "Oh, good advertising, babe." So that was kind of funny. Put a plug in for me. But okay, so tonight, actually, I'm going to go over just a few quick announcements. We don't have a ton tonight. But Journeys 101 started today. Today was the kickoff for our 4-week business boot camp called Journeys 101. And I am so excited, you guys. I love Journeys 101 regardless. But this month, for those of you that are in that group, I have a couple fun little surprises up my sleeves. And I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt, so that's kind of funny. But a couple fun little surprises that are going to bless your business should you get to be a part of what I'm planning. And so you want to be a part of that. And you'll probably learn more about that for Journeys 101. You'll probably learn more about that on Wednesday or Thursday of this week. So stay tuned for that. If you have not been added to Journeys 101 and you want to be, just message me after this and I can get you added. You are not behind. We just started today with the information. And it's just full of challenges that are going to grow you and your business. So it's a great investment for yourself. Okay, book club. We just started GoPro tonight. Great book, you guys. It's a really quick read. We're doing 3 chapters a week, so join us next week for chapters 4, 5, and 6. You can also get the audio version. I think it's like $10, so it's not crazy expensive. So you can get caught up and join us next week. That's by Eric Warre, and it's a great book. And then we are having a team-wide 7-day Slim Challenge starting April 10th. So 1 week from today, we are doing a Slim Challenge. So this is for your prospects. This is for potentials to get off the fence and order a challenge pack for $24.95, or they can order, one with Accelerator or one with Block if they want to add another product to it. And it's just going to be 7 days of encouragement, motivation, health tips, and really just showing them that our products are tools to help them on their journey. So get people added to that. You'll want to make sure they get their order in probably by Wednesday at the latest to make sure it gets here by so they can start on Monday. And then we have some fun contests in the works for April. I just haven't made the graphic yet, so I'm going to be making that hopefully tonight. So be on the lookout on JTV for some fun contests that you can win in April. And we're really going to focus on the basics. The basics of our business are adding 3 people like clockwork, doing the basics, reaching out, all those kinds of things. And that's what our contest is going to be focused on. So it'll be a good reminder for a lot of us just to do the basics. Okay. So tonight, you guys, I am titling it Made for More. Made for More. And I just want to speak from my heart tonight because this thought has been on my mind for a while. And then today, Christy just kind of confirmed it when I was messaging with her and a couple other girls on our team. But I know, okay, raise your hand if you want more in life. Okay, so a lot of hands. Raise your hands if pre-Plexus or whatnot, you never really thought about having more in life. Like you didn't really like think about it because you didn't have time to think about it. You didn't see opportunity to think about it. You didn't want to think about it because it was so draining or discouraging. So I know many of you guys want more in life now. Like now you're in a place where you know that there's more for you and you want more in life. Maybe living paycheck to paycheck isn't enough anymore. Did you guys know the majority of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? Like that's just standard. That's normal. And maybe you're at that point where you're like, that's not enough for my family. Getting by isn't enough anymore. Maybe you're at the point where renting and never owning your own home, to have Christmas traditions or whatnot for your kiddos, Maybe that's frustrating to you. Maybe you're tired of renting and you want to have your own home. Maybe never having any extra money to splurge on your kiddos or take them on family vacations is getting old. Maybe you don't have enough extra income to where maybe you avoid the toy aisle when you go to Walmart or Target. Hypothetically speaking, you guys, that was me. Eli didn't know there was a toy section at Target when he was 2 because I felt like a bad mom that I didn't have $20 extra to spend on him for something he wanted. Maybe you're not able to put your child in sports and suddenly that's frustrating to your heart, you know, or let alone affording college someday, right? You guys, I get it. Trust me, I get it 100% because that was me 3 years ago. All those things I just described, that was me 3 years ago. I was happy in life, like I was content in a sense that I didn't not like my life, but I was at the point where I knew there had to be more. There had to be more than just getting by and never having enough and never being able to do extra for our family, right? And we only had 1 kid back then, and I felt like I couldn't afford to do anything for him. Sick and tired of having dreams in my heart, but no way to fulfill them in real life, right? Most of you guys know my story with Plexus, so I'm not even going to get into that. But but you guys, I didn't know if Plexus would work for me. You know, I didn't know if this was going to really change anything for my family. But I did know that nothing in my life was going to change for the better if I didn't take a chance and get out of the boat, right? If I wanted things to change, but I realized nothing was going to change unless unless I made a decision for it to change, right? So had I not taken that leap of faith on December 31st, 2013, we would probably still be renting in our townhome, which, you know, I love that townhome, but I wanted my own house. We would probably only have 2 kids, you know, foster care and adoption probably wouldn't have happened because we had said we wanted me to be a stay-at-home mom in order for us to even go down that route. I would still be a nanny and babysitting nights and weekends, you guys. I had a son and I was gone probably 3 or 4 nights a week babysitting for families. And I loved what I did, but I wanted to be home. I wanted to be with my husband at night. I wanted to be in my house that we were renting in my townhome. You know, I wanted normalcy. We would still be living paycheck to paycheck. We would still be living off $75 a week on groceries in an envelope, the Dave Ramsey system, the envelope system. And we would probably not have any kinds of family vacations, adventures, nothing like that would be on our calendar. You know, going to the park would be our main thing. Would I still be joyful? Of course, because that's a choice despite your circumstances. But was that the life that God had planned for me? I don't think that was all he had planned for me because I wanted more. There were dreams in my heart that I wanted to fulfill. There were things that I wanted to be able to give my kids and my future kids. And you guys, I believe that for each of you guys on here tonight, you know, you may have been in a place where you didn't really want more, but maybe Plexus has opened your eyes. Maybe this opportunity, maybe the friendships you've gained have opened your eyes to, okay, maybe there is more for me, or maybe that dream that was on my heart years ago and I put it on the back burner, maybe that's actually supposed to happen, you know? I remember the first time I got my first Plexus paycheck. It was one of the business builder bonuses on a Friday, and it was for $24.95. Somebody had bought a welcome pack, and I remember getting it and thinking, oh my goodness, I can go surprise Obi with lunch from his favorite place. And you would think that, you know, Emerald income is like, you know, my story. But I remember $24.95 being an aha moment in my life that, oh my gosh, this is big. You know, I can splurge. And we never ate out, you guys. We never, oh, sorry, Izzy. we never ate out. And so the fact that I could spend $25 and not feel bad about it, like that was going to ruin our budget for the week, was so exciting. But you guys, I remember being afraid of what people thought. I remember when I signed up and Nikki told me, post on Facebook 3 times a day about Plexus, because that's what we did back then. We just posted about Plexus all the time. So I remember posting on Facebook about Plexus and going to church and feeling like, oh my gosh, like everyone is staring at me. I'm the crazy Plexus girl. Everyone's annoyed. You know, like I had those thoughts, and I'm sure a lot of people felt that way. But I remember being like, oh my gosh, like they must be so annoyed with me. You know, like I can't even talk to people face to face now about it. I remember self-doubt keeping me from going 100% in this at times, or comparing my journey to someone else's journey around me. You know, those things happen. I remember arguing with my husband numerous times because I was on my phone way too much. You know, this little Plexus hobby took up way too much of my evenings back when I was really getting started and trying to grow this thing. I remember being frustrated because another customer gave up too soon. Or I remember being disappointed because some of my best friends wouldn't even join me on this journey. Like people that are my best friends, and they're supposed to automatically sign up because they're your best friend, right? Sorry, Izzy. He's frustrated about it too. You can believe they didn't join. Hey, Buffy. So you guys, I get it. It's not that I didn't have any of those doubts or any of those fears or frustrations, but you guys, I had dreams that were bigger than all of those frustrations, that were bigger than all those doubts. I decided to keep going no matter what, and kind of in spite of what, you know, like you have to get to a point where your dreams and your future are bigger than any obstacle, any mountain that you face on this journey. And you kind of have to get to the point where you know there are going to be mountains, there are going to be obstacles. Sorry, Bear. Sorry, Daddy was supposed to come get him, and he's hanging out with us on HUDDLE right now. So God put dreams in my heart for a reason, and I know He's done the same for you guys. You were made for so much more. Those dreams aren't in your heart just to taunt you or, you know, for you to think about at night when your day is done. Those are dreams in your heart that are there because God wants you to live them out. And He doesn't want fear or self-doubt or any of those things to steal from you. He wants you to wake up and live the life that He created for you. And I'm not saying that Plexus is the end-all be-all for all of us and that's the purpose that God put us on this planet for. But what I am saying is we all have this opportunity in our hands. A lot of times we don't live out fulfilled dreams because we don't have time, we don't have money, we don't have resources, we don't have energy, we don't have the health, we don't have the you know, maybe the connections or the people in our lives to do those things with. You guys, with Plexus is literally a gift that can provide all of those things. So that is what I'm saying. I'm saying that Plexus is literally a tool in our life that can help you fulfill whatever dreams the Lord has placed in your heart. And that is what is so exciting. Like I truly believe that Plexus can be a stepping stone for each one of us to get us exactly where the Lord wants us based on the dreams He's put in our hearts. So I hope that blesses you guys tonight. I know that was kind of short. I talked faster than I thought. But just know that God has made you for more. And Plexus can be one of the tools and one of the vehicles that gets you exactly where He wants you to be on this journey. So let me end that. And then I would love to just